is the guy who actually got this show started. He is a good friend of ours, an amazing comic. Give it up for Stephen Bowtie Stubbs.
First of all, thank you so much, Rush Hour. It's been a pleasure, and we love you. Thank you so much, and Vanessa, thank you. So you may be wondering what's going on. I got hit by a truck a year ago. Yeah, you're allowed to laugh. You know, I'm a lawyer. So let's try that again. I got hit by a truck. Yeah, exactly, because everybody hates lawyers until they want the free advice. Exactly. Right, the free advice. I'm going to give you some. This is my idea and hypothetical. If you're drinking too much and you get pulled over, right? Lock the door, take the keys out, jump in the back, and fall asleep. You got to snore, otherwise the cop might think you're dead. Because if it was illegal to fall asleep in cars, cops would have to arrest themselves all the time. Right? Right. Absolutely. So I'm a lawyer and I represent a lot of bikers. Any bikers out there? Woo! All right. We got a few of you. That's great. Yeah. You know, if you're hanging around bikers, do not ever do anything stupid. It will live with you for the rest of your life. First biker event I ever went to, I showed up in a powder blue Prius, wearing Nike tennis shoes, short white socks, tan cargo shorts, a Boston Red Sox t-shirt, and a baseball cap. Yes, one of these things was not like the other. So anyway, they mocked me a little bit. There's this girl that wouldn't even let up. So anyway, I had to go do something. So I went to this little table and I bought like a do-rag, a skull cap, right? Come back, everybody's like, yay! All right. Until one guy starts laughing, and then this girl starts laughing. There's 12 people in our group. Everybody's laughing but me. My buddy Brett leans in and says, dude, you're not supposed to tie a bow in the back. And that is how I got the name Bowtie. True story. True story. I decided to own that stuff, so here you go, right? All right. But you know, I think I've become somewhat of a biker. You know, the other day I was driving to Best Buy. I needed some more show tunes for my CD player. So I'm going to Best Buy, and this guy in a minivan completely cuts me off, right? And so what I do, I say very nicely to him that I really do not appreciate that, and I use some very simple sign language. I think that's what I said. That's what I was trying to communicate. Anyway, he gets so offended by my politeness that he decides to turn around and follow me into the Best Buy parking lot. Right? I'm parking, he pulls up, he parks, he gets out, he kicks off his shoes and gets in a karate stance. No kidding. He's in a karate stance. And I'm like, okay. So anyway, I got to take off my helmet, my gloves. I open up my saddlebags. I take off my gun, my knife, my other knife, my nunchucks, my other gun, and my other knife. And I put them away, and I go up to him. I'm like, okay, dude, let's go. He literally says, you got to hit me first. Karate is for defense only. I'm like, oh, you're one of those guys. Great. Great. I'm like, no, that's not how it works. You're calling me out. You followed me. You're calling me out. So he says a few choice things to me, and then he does this karate kick, just this kick. And of course, I do what any biker would do. I just start mocking the guy. Woo! You know, just, he didn't appreciate that. So he rushes me. He comes right at me, and he grabs my wrist. This is a true story. He grabs my wrist, and he twists it. And it goes back and forth, over and over again. And it kind of shocked me. I'm just like, dude, if you're into karate, either you're not doing it right or your sensei needs to give you your money back. I mean, come on. I had to actually look at the van and make sure it didn't say Opportunity Village on the side. It was something else. And, you know, after a little bit, I was just like, okay, what's up? I pushed him and I punched him one time in the mouth, just one time. He gets on the ground, he gets really mad, and he just says, I'm going to sue you! And he spits out 2 teeth, and I'm like, great, and he calls the cops. So I'm sitting there, waiting, the cops come up to me, and I said, I don't want to really talk to you or whatever, I'm a lawyer, blah, blah, blah. Just ask him why he kicked off his shoes and got in a karate stance. So like, he kicked off his shoes and got in a karate stance? Like, yeah, he kicked off his shoes and got in a karate stance. So the cop goes over and talking, another cop standing by me, And, I'm thinking this isn't too good. I'm in all my leathers, with my jacket, with my vest. I got a whole bunch of weapons inside my motorcycle. The guy lost 2 teeth. He called the police. This isn't good. Until I heard this. Exactly. But the streets are my dojo! That was it. Cop then decided, dude, you can leave. Great. Got my show tunes. Off to California. It's great. That's true story. True story. Yeah. But bikers are pretty tough. They love tattoos, right? Once I won at a charity event, I won a gift certificate for a tattoo. But tattoos aren't really my thing, so I go to my staff and I'm just like, hey, who here likes tattoos? And they're like, we do, but you should get your first tattoo. I'm like, nah, they're not my thing. They said, no, you should. I'm like, nah, it's all right. They said, you're all about Jesus. Get a Jesus tattoo. Get a cross. I said, okay, hypothetically, I'd never get a cross. Everybody gets a cross. I said, no, get one that says property of Jesus. And I said, hey, genius. Then if I ever get arrested, Jesus will be like, hey, Jamal, pass me the what, boy? Like right here? Is that a good one? Yes. Yes. So anyway, bikers are tough. Bikers are real tough. I got a buddy who went into a new neighborhood. And this drug-ridden neighborhood, just drug-ridden. All of a sudden, drug dealers were off the streets. He didn't even have to do anything. He just moved in. His buddies would come over. It just scared him off. And total coincidence, those people are on a missing persons list. Total coincidence. Because those are motorcycle enthusiasts, I promise. But still, yeah. So anyway, I wanted to be tough like a biker. And so, my neighborhood, it's kind of a yuppie neighborhood, but if you believe it, we got a lot of crime in our neighborhood. And so, there's all of us together. We decided to start a neighborhood watch program. Yeah, neighborhood watch program. It was great. We put out the signs. I had 2 friends, Colin and Stuart. It was great. Neighborhood watch. And so we had meetings. We did everything we were supposed to do. And one day I look out my window, and the neighbor across the street, his house is getting robbed. And so I was like, whoa. So I call up Colin. I'm like, Colin, get over here. And then I call up Stuart. Stuart, get over here. Yes. Bring the popcorn. And we watched them rob that house. Man, was that entertaining. It was great. And, this guy had a lot of stuff that was way better than mine. Emphasis on had. But still, yeah. But anyway, we were thinking, that's probably not the right thing to do. It's not very effective. So we decided to start a neighborhood do something about it program. Yeah, do something about it. And we wanted to be cool. So, like the bikers. So we decided we were going to be the neighborhood ninjas that do something about it program. Yeah. We got costumes. Our meetings became so much more fun. Yes. And so the next day I see a different neighbor. And his car's getting broken into. And I think to myself, there's no time to call Colin. Stuart lives too far away. I'm going to have to go at this alone. And all of a sudden I'm thinking to myself, 20 years of watching The Karate Kid has finally come to this moment. And the Neighborhood Ninja theme song is just resonating in my mind, You need a hero. You're holding out for a hero till the end of the night. And he's got to be strong, and he's got to be fast. And he's got to be larger than life, larger than life. And I went down there right as the guy was taking the car stereo out. And I kicked off my shoes because, that's what you do in the streets or your dojo. And I went, ah! Yeah! And he ran. I felt so good. He ran, and I just felt awesome, and what do I do now? I can put the stereo back, and I pick it up. Woo! Hello, officer? Yeah, officer? No, I'm helping. No, okay, yeah. No, I'm helping. No, I'm a neighborhood ninja. Yeah. No, you have it all wrong. We look at our neighbors through windows. No. And of course I did what I was supposed to do. I jumped in the car, lock the door, jump in the back seat. Thank you guys, you've been great. Thank you.
Give it up for Bowtie. Bowtie there. Bowtie in that